So yeah, it's very tough, especially when you go to Australia and New Zealand. Both the cost of travel and the visas involved makes it very difficult
Yes,
to get.
that's also right, sir.
Yeah, but yeah, the next time when you go outside and you're fighting abroad, you need to have that support
Yes,
by
that's
ringside,
what I
especially.
was wanting to say that, we take our coach like because if you see other opponent, they have their whole team with them, the
Mhm.
coaches, everyone. So even I want the same for me that, there should be a good team with all of us, going for the fight to be with me. And that's really important for the fighter. And
Right.
yeah.
So yeah, I'm genuinely hoping the next time you have a world title fight or a major title fight, I'm sure it's going to be sometime soon.
Yes, sir.
You should have your family by ringside.
Thank you, sir.
Right. So now that we know that you can drop all the way to bantam
Yes.
and fight all the way up in feather,
Yeah.
uh, is there something that you want to focus on, or is it something that Kamal has left open to you completely?
So it's just open for me, and I'm just wanting that I should fight with like good boxers, whosoever are there, that has good rankings, and yeah, I should have a good challenging fight because now my rank is quite good. So I'll start having good fights, challenging fights. So
Mhm.
yeah, I want the same for me that I should be I just want that I should recover fast from this shoulder injury because soon I'm gonna have my surgery as what the doctor
Mhm.
has advised that if you want to continue your boxing career, so you have to go for a surgery. So it's gonna take some like time, like about 5 to 6 months for me to totally get perfectly fine. I really wish that I
Mhm.
get fine before that, but it all depends.
Mhm.
I need to strengthen it back also, my shoulder and everything. So yeah, then I want that I should start working hard again and prepare for the next fight. Now let's see, so in what weight category exactly I'll be fighting. Yeah,
Got it. Yeah. But so yeah, I think recovery is the first priority right now,
exactly.
and don't rush into it because we want a long career, not a
Yes,
fast career.
exactly. That's what the doctor,
Yeah.
instructed me that you need to really take care of it very nice so that it just don't happen again, with you. So you need to
Right.
take a very good care of it.
Right. So one of the advantages that you have, if you look at ratings, you fought against Miyamoto, you lost, but
Yeah.
I think she's in the top five in BoxRec in Super
Yes,
Bantamweight,
she's top,
somewhere around that.
yeah, top 10. Yeah,
Top 10, top 10. The advantage of fighting such a good rated boxer is, even if you're inactive for a while and they continue doing well, your rating still goes up.
exactly.
So
That's the good
that is
point.
still an advantage for you.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah. Uh, yeah. Uh, Now, when I look at the other four boxing organizations, right? WBC, IBF, WBA, and WBO. Uh, I know in India we focus more on IBO and WBC. WBA, WBO isn't as active. But do you have that in mind, or is there a goal that you and Kamala worked on which world title to go towards?
So, I mean, he just wants the best for me. I want that. First, I should, you know, like I never thought about the title belt, that which one, but I
Hmm.
want that my ranking should be good. Then automatically I'll get good, world title fight. But yes, Kamal sir has told me that I want the world title belt fight for you, uh, like the world champion, you know, uh, that one.
Hmm.
So yeah, that's the goal he has for me. Even I want the same, but I did not think about exact any title belt which I would like to have. No, I have not thought about that. I just want to be a good fighter for now and fight for like good boxers and get into the top 10 category first, and then I'll think about it.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it. I understand. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. And
Yes.
to be honest, I think that's also something that Kamal should think about, and not you.
Yes. Yes.
You should just focus on your game and
Right.
fighting. And Kamal is very good at that,
Very good,
from
sir.
what I
Very
see.
supportive,
Yeah.
and I really would like to thank Kamal sir for giving, taking care of each and everything. He's been all throughout in New Zealand, and he's taken care of me very, very nicely. As a coach, as a manager, as a guardian, everything. We two of us were only there, but he made sure that I don't have any problem, and like practice and everything used to take care. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and giving me this great, great opportunities. So I really would like to thank Kamal sir. Without him, I don't think I would have got up to this level also. And of course, my parents. Yeah, their support has really made a lot of difference. Yeah.
Got it. So now that you come back, right, and the fight is in the rearview mirror, there's always a lot to learn from the fight. In fact, there's a lot to learn from every round that the fight went through.
Yes,
And when
sir.
you're fighting, sometimes it goes by so quickly, there's no time to think,
Right,
right?
sir. That's true.
It's only when you look at the video. So, have you had a chance to sit with your coach and look at the fight, or are you leaving that for later?
So actually, unfortunately, we couldn't watch the fight because as we didn't had that we cannot watch the fight in India. That was only
Oh no.
available for the New Zealand people, and we had to pay for that, something like that, to watch the
Hmm.
fights of every boxer. So
Okay.
unfortunately, we couldn't see it. But yes,
Hmm.
during the fight and after I completed the round, I know by myself
Hmm.
that what went right, what did not go wrong, what was my mistake. Like I recollected when I was all okay, and
Hmm.
I just thought to myself that yeah, I need to work more on my skills, which I lacked this time, to be very honest, and I need to work more upon my power. And yeah, and like there were like head movements which I could not do it. I mean, I'm not giving any excuse about that I had this problem, so I couldn't give my best. It was a part of it, of course. I yeah, I couldn't give best, but yeah, there were some things which I would have still done, which was my head movements, and my skills would have been more, accuracy and all that stuff. That was lacking, which I found it, which I feel that it was lacking. So yeah, I need to work upon it. Yeah, that's the
Okay.
reason. And yeah, the other thing was that my shoulder, it was not working at all. I was not even able to lift my hand. It was really hard for me to keep my guard.
Oh no.
But
Hmm.
yeah, so it was a very pathetic condition for me to just, it was kind of a survivor, I was just kind of surviving throughout the rounds. Like every round, the pain was coming like increasing, and the last round was so much difficult for me, but I was like, I kept my guard. It was like my amateur, I went back to my amateur time when I used to do my
Uh,
footwork, and someone who's gonna
right.
come inside me, I used to give a hook and just turn, just pivot and
Right.
turn. And
Right.
that experience
Okay.
really helped me out in the fight. To be very honest, I
Okay.
mean, I had because at that time I had no idea. My whole focus was on my shoulder, even if I didn't want
Uh-huh.
it, But I was
Right.
like that. If I start using my right and start giving
Hmm.
those power shots, powerful punches, it will just
Hmm.
I'll just come down or I'll just stop the fight, and I didn't wanted that at any cost, because they will declare it as a
Right.
knockout. I
Yes.
wanted to complete the fight, even it is
Hmm.
the decision is unanimous or anything, but I
Right.
just wanted that she should come, and I just wanted her to run. She should come and I should
Hmm.
run and hit. And that is what we do in
Right.
amateur. We just hit and we go.
Right.
Yeah, we just touch and we
Yeah.
go. We just do the point game. So that's what, clicked in my mind at that moment. And I just did the thing, and yeah, the
Okay.
I got over. Yeah.
That sounds like an ordeal, but the fact that you had that wherewithal to get that,
Yes,
go for the check hooks, pivot out.
yes,
That's amazing.
that's what I did, and that really worked. I mean, she was coming because, of course, she is an aggressive fighter. So, took the advantage of that. I came cool.
Mhm.
I said that there's
Mhm.
nothing you can, because what I was thinking before the fight is that I'm gonna give a very close fight with her. If she comes, I'll also come and, bash her and all those stuffs were coming in my mind. But when I saw my condition at that time, I was like, no, Chan, you don't have to just be aggressive. You have to use your mind,
Mhm.
let her come, because as she's like shorter, you are taller than her, so you have to keep herself away and yourself, like, you use your range properly. So she was coming all through because her coach, I was in her corner only at that time, like in the on the ropes.
Okay.
So I was
Mhm.
able to hear her coach that, Mia, come on, you can do it. Just knock her out. This, that, all those stuff. So, I was able to hear. So, I made sure that Chalni, come on, this is your time. You cannot just let it go. She's coming, just hit
Mhm.
her and just move. Hit her. And seriously, sir, everybody just loved those movement. I got so good like appreciation from all the people, the crowd out there from Fangare.
Mhm.
They were saying we really admired those moves, those footwork which you did. That was really really nice. So I was really
Nice.
happy. Yeah, and by the grace of God, my mom, she really prayed to God that please take care of Chani's shoulder, because my mom, I knew that I have little bit of injury still there, but it's just that
Mhm.
I don't have to keep that in mind. I just have to play my game. So I did not take, like, thought ki I have an injury or something like that. Even my physio said the same thing, that you just wrap your mind for that. So, you know,
Okay. Eh, um, yeah, Chandni, we seem to have lost your feed again. Can you hear me? Okay, so we lost Chandni again. I think she's just trying to reconnect. We'll just give her a minute to reconnect. And while she joins us, yeah, it sounds quite painful from what, having a shoulder injury is never easy, especially in boxing. And when your power hand is gone in a 10 round fight, that is insane because if you're relying only on your left, only on your jabs, only on the check hooks, you can do a lot of damage using your left. But it's very one dimensional. And after a point of time, the opponent knows what's coming. Having said that, the fact that she was moving out, she was pivoting, and she was making Miyamoto work at a time when Miyamoto's coach was encouraging her to finish the match. Uh, Having the presence of mind, having the courage to know that I am injured, but I can still go the entire 10 rounds. That is a hallmark of a champion, which Chani seems to have displayed in this fight. Um, yeah, so we're still waiting for Chani to rejoin. Hopefully, she should be able to join in the next minute or so. I think I have her back, and we are back.
so
Right,
sorry.
welcome back,
Yes.
Shalini.
Yes.
That's fine. That's fine. So yeah, you were saying that your physio was mentioning something before the fight as well, right?
Yes, my physio, she instructed that, as I asked her that, ma'am, should I go for an MRI? So she said, no, don't, like, just keep that in mind that you have got an injury or something, because your fight is quite near. So you just need to focus on your fight, and you don't have
Mm-hmm.
that much, like, problem. It's just that some swelling is still there. So you just
Mm-hmm.
need to take care that you don't, use a lot of power. Just go, like, just punch and just pull it back as soon as possible. Like that's what she said. So I
Right.
was like, okay, ma'am. So and she also mentioned that you need to wear a support while fighting. That kind of tape that
Right.
we wear, yeah, for the
Yeah.
protection.
The KT tape.
So
Yeah.
yes, yes,
Mm.
yes. So that's what she said. But unfortunately, when I asked the official out there, they said that no, we don't allow you for wearing it in the IBO World Title Belt fight usually. So it's not allowed.
Oh.
So, but then I thought that okay, no worries. I still did not take it on my mind. I was like, okay, I'll fight without that also because I have done practice without it also. Even I've done sparring, so
Mm.
that's okay. So
Mm.
I was fighting, nothing went wrong. But all of a sudden, in the second round itself, the moment I was
Mm.
punching, even she started punching at the same time, and my hand just got like entangled with her, and she just stretched it.
Mm.
Like it just happened. She just stretched it, or
Oh.
just taking it out, and it just got so much stress, like stretched.
Oh.
I started
Mm.
hearing those three cracks, from my shoulder, very bad.
Ouch.
My God, it was like I thought that my shoulder
Mhm.
has like completely gone, it has dislocated or something like that. But I don't know how, even after that, I still used my right. I did not stop. And I even did not,
Okay. Wow.
yeah, it was just some expression which I made because obviously it was hurting me. I did, like that.
Right.
But then I was like,
Mm.
okay, I don't have to show her that, I've got the injury, otherwise she might take
Right.
advantage of that. So I was very, okay, fine, cool. Even I got hurt, like I couldn't
Mm.
even keep it like this. It was like coming down, literally.
Yeah.
So I got punched, and I was like, it's okay, no worries. Still, keeping it up as much as I could, and tried using my
Mm.
hand. I don't know how did I use it, but I just made sure that I use it because it's my power hand. If I don't use it,
Exactly.
then
Right.
yeah, how would I even survive? It's just not only jab, but I
Mm.
tried using jab as much as I could. But when I used to throw
Mm.
right, I made sure that I don't use it with more power. I mean,
Right.
I was really disheartened, sir. I would have like used a lot of power, which I really practiced, but I couldn't do
Mm.
that because I was not even able to throw, properly. It was coming down and down. I didn't had any support. So
Right.
I was totally devastated. But then I thought to myself, it's okay, whatever has happened. Every round I was making myself motivated, and that's what my
Mm.
manager Kamal sir did. He did
Mm.
not know about it. The funny part was that he was
Right.
like, "What happened? Why aren't you using your right?" He just knew little bit that I have some little injury because I did not wanted to
Right.
make him, worried about it. So I was like, I'm okay, I'm all
Right.
fine, don't worry, I'll do it. I'm gonna give my best in the second round. So yeah, he was shouting, he was cheering for me from the corner.
Mhm.
Mia's coach and everyone was, supporting her from there. It was, and crowd over there, they got totally mad. They were so good, very supportive, also very good. They were cheering for me also, and I really thanked them.
Nice.
They were not biased like only Mia. They also said, Chani, come on. So all those, I heard them. I heard my coach. He had so much, expectations from me. So all that really made me
Mm.
go like, come on, kill it. No matter what, you have to finish the round anyhow. That's your best. Yeah.
Right. No, there's nothing better than being in a foreign country and having the crowd cheer you on,
Yes, yes,
and that is amazing. And yeah, and win or lose, if people enjoy your fight,
exactly.
that's what matters, and that's what
That's
you
what
seem to
I
have done out there.
felt, that those appreciation which they gave, the love, the support, that's what matters at the end. Yeah.
Right, right. And yeah, and I cannot imagine going 8 rounds with an injury. I mean, the
Sir, 10
adrenaline
rounds,
you
not
have.
even 8. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, the second round. Yeah, second
Yeah,
round is
yeah,
when you got injured.
exactly.
Yeah,
Yes, yes, yes. And
yeah,
it was
yeah.
too early. I was like, if it would have happened on the eighth or ninth round, still, it would have been a great,
Right.
great, that neck to neck fight. But it just happened so early. So I was like, "Ki koi baat nahi." Still, I just kept on going, going, going. Didn't wanted to give up
Hmm.
at all. Yeah.
Right. But yeah, that is amazing. I would love to see that fight if we get a video from somewhere. Even
Yes,
let me search
me
for it
too,
if it's there somewhere. But yeah, I'll search for it, and if I find one, I'll send a copy to you as well. Uh, can you hear me, Chandni? Oh wow, I seem to have lost her again. But yeah, um, let's hope she comes back. So I'm gonna drop her again, and hopefully she joins back again. But that is an amazing story to hear. People cannot last 3 rounds without injury. It gasses you out. It's a very different kind of sport. It's a very different kind of cardio. You may be able to run marathons, but going 3 rounds in a boxing match is difficult. And here we're not even talking about 3 rounds. We're talking about 10 rounds, eight of which she fought injured. Uh, your adrenaline can carry you past 1 or 2 rounds. But once it goes beyond that, um, I really cannot imagine what it must have taken from her. Keeping herself safe, seeing the world title slip away, but ensuring that she is not finished. That takes some guts. Uh, so we just wait for her to come back. And we should be winding up fairly quickly once she joins back. So once she comes back, I'm just gonna touch base a little bit more about uh, a few more details of the fight. Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
and I'm
welcome
so
back.
tired from reconnecting it. My God.
It's
Really
okay.
sorry,
I'm
sir. I
that is
know
fine.
you must be irritated.
I'm not. I see. I'm glad we are able to have this conversation, so don't worry about it.
Yes,
And the quality of the video is a lot better this time than last time. So even if
okay.
there's interruptions, don't worry about it. And I'm ensuring I'm talking even when you're not on. So
Okay.
people may be thinking I'm just blabbering on, but at least it's not going silent. So
Yes,
don't
yes.
worry.
Right.
Uh, Right. So, yeah, so I was just telling people, boxing is a very difficult sport. I mean, you can run marathons, but 3 rounds of a boxing match will gas you out.
Yes,
And forget 3 rounds. I can't imagine 10 rounds, eight of which were injured,
yes,
because your adrenaline can take you to 1 or 2 rounds after injury.
yes,
8 rounds is insane. Yeah. But yeah, I want to see you back at your fittest. I would love to see your match when you have absolutely no injury. Uh, Now, coming back to Miyamoto, right? If I look at her record, she doesn't have a lot of knockouts. She has a lot of unanimous decision wins.
yes,
So that seems to be her style of fight. Oh, does it come out apparent or was it very apparent when she fought you that she's going for 10 rounds and not for a knockout?
So, I mean, I don't know about her, but her coach, when we were
Hmm.
having those like conference, that time, like she was like, I'll give my best and so and so. That was okay. But what her coach said that we have prepared Mia and we really want her to give a knockout and she'll definitely give a knockout in a very early round. That was his yeah statement. So
Uh-huh.
I was looking at him and I was laughing. I mean, not laughing, but I was like, okay, really. I mean, I was just thinking to myself. I mean, that's I mean, so I was like, okay, let's see, let's see. Then I just replied, let's see some what happens inside the ring. We'll see to that. But I mean, what I feel that Mia is like, she makes sure that she knocks out her opponent. That's what their goal is, because of course her coach is all the time saying that knockout word. And he really wants her to get, but that's the best thing, for your box
Mm.
record, for your, you don't have to play for like 10 rounds. You just have to finish off the game very early. So that's a very good thing to give a knockout. But her style is very aggressive. So she has,
Right.
even her coach has made her do the training accordingly, because every
Mm.
round what I saw her, she was very aggressive. Like she just wanted to
Right.
finish off the game very soon. But you know, there's some skills there. Like you can't just do it with every boxer. It all
Right.
depends on your opponent. How is she? If you think that she's not strong and she's whenever you're throwing the punches, she's just cannot just cope up with it, cannot handle it, tackle with your punches, then of course there's chances that in the coming round she can get knocked out. But if your opponent is smart and good with the skills, technique, you know, good with the
Mm.
footwork, knows how to move, pivot, and all those stuff, so it's not easy. You cannot, even if you have good power. And the best and the
Mm.
main part is that if your opponent can take hard punches, hard blows, and
Right.
does not matter to him or her, any fighter, they have that
Mm.
capability, जो हम कहते हैं ना सर, क्षमता है, मार
Right.
खाने की, वो बहुत जरूरी है. And what I
Mm.
trained that, my coach over here in NBA, that's what he taught me,
Mm.
कि मार खाने की क्षमता भी उतनी होनी चाहिए. आप मार रहे हो, you're hitting,
Right.
but still you should know how to take those hard punches. So I prepared myself really, really well, because I knew, that she's a hard hitter. So I need to,
Mm.
prepare myself for that. It's just not hitting, because you cannot just protect
Right.
yourself all the time. It's said that you have to protect yourself all the time, but you cannot do that, every time. You
You
have to
cannot.
take punches.
Right.
तो वही मैंने अपने दिमाग में किया. So it was not easy at all. Even if she was punching, I got like a lot of punches on my faces also. Her body shot was
Mm.
really good. That I should,
Okay.
I must say, मेरे को
Mm.
फेस पे इतना पर जब उसने body shot, when she threw those body shot, that one body shot really hit me on my ribs. So
Mm.
that time I could
Oh.
gauge
Okay.
her real power. Why Mia is called a hard hitter, but
Right.
but I also know I'm also Chandni, so I also know myself. I took that very sweetly, and she was shocked. Even our coaches were like, "Oh my God, what is this happening?" All the plans are getting failed. They tried their
Right.
level best, because she's very good at the body shots, because she's a short fighter, so she just have to go inside and just hit,
Right.
hook uppercut. That's what I also saw her doing, the myth work with her coach. So I
Mm.
was well prepared.
Got it.
My coach out here,
Mhm.
they got very good boxers, very strong boxers, and they were like
Mhm.
hitting me very badly. I did a very good core conditioning, so that really
Right.
helped me during the fight. Whatever shots I
Right.
took on my, like, on my body shots, they were like, yeah, I could manage it. They were hard, I must say, but I could take it,
Mhm.
and I could just throw my punches as well. And I saw her weakness also, that she does not keep her guard, so I made sure that I hit her with good power on her faces, and every punches
Right.
were connected on her face. So that's what made her
Mhm.
more aggressive. When your plan is not working out,
Right.
so it makes the other
Mhm.
boxer more aggressive. That what's this happening? So I took the advantage of
Right.
that, and I did my good footwork, and yeah, it really helped me throughout the fight. Yeah,
Nice. So Mike Tyson used to say this, everybody has a plan till they get punched in the face.
exactly.
And
Yes.
that's what's happened to her.
Yes.
Nice.
Correct.
But yeah, there is nothing more disheartening to a fighter than throwing your best punch, in her
Yes.
case, the body shot, and seeing the opponent not even flinching. That
Correct.
is
Correct.
very demoralizing.
Everyone on like in the crowd, they were saying the same thing, that Indian fighter took those body shots so well. Hats off to
Mhm.
her.
Right.
She took it so nicely. So I was really happy and proud of myself.
Nice. So, Johnny, these were 2 minute rounds, right? Or were these
Yes,
3 minute
yes,
rounds?
these were 2 minutes round. I mean, for girls it is 2
2 minutes,
minutes round, but for the boys it's three
right?
minutes. Yeah.
Right. No, the reason I asked, there was a big controversy a few days ago. Amanda
Yes,
Serrano,
I know,
she
I know.
relinquished her WBC title because
And
she wants
she's
3 minute rounds.
amazing. I really liked that
Yeah.
thing. Even I want
Hmm.
to, even like if, in future, if I want to challenge someone, even I would say the same thing that why not three minutes? You know, because
Right.
over here in NBA where I practice, uh,
Hmm.
I fight for 3 rounds every round, even if
Right.
that is 6 rounds, 8 rounds, 10 rounds, even 12 rounds. I fight for three
Hmm.
minutes because in amateur
3 minutes.
it's the rules
Hmm.
like are there that you need to fight for 3 rounds for 3 minutes because it's just 3 rounds,
Right.
so you can
Right.
no problem with that. So I fight with them for 3 minutes. So why not? We can apply that rule in professional as well. Why not? We are capable
Right.
of that.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think WBC is the only one which is not agreeing to that. I think the others are going towards that. So hopefully, we will
Okay.
get some change in at least the other titles.
All right.
But yeah, so I was just thinking, when you are such an aggressive fighter like Miyamoto, and instead of a 2 minute round, it's a 3 minute round.
Yes,
How
sir.
much do you think that game would change, or do you think it will be exactly the same?
So, like in this condition, what I was this time,
Yeah,
I think it would have been difficult for me to survive, like survive for more 1 minute. You can imagine.
right,
It would have been. I
right.
don't say I could have not survived or like not played well or something. There would have been some
Hmm.
major difference, but yeah, slightly different because then I would have had to hold myself more and um make myself more prepared for more three minutes. It's not a joke also, when you are injured
Right.
and you need
It's
to,
not.
fight for your, you need to take care and fight also and use your brain and everything. So it's a little more challenging. But yeah, I know I would have handled it very nicely.
Right. No, yeah. So no, my question was, I know you would have. My question was,
Yeah.
how would she have handled? Because she's an aggressive pressure fighter,
Okay,
but the two
okay.
rounds seem to help her style of fighting. Do you think that will affect her if it goes to 3 rounds?
Oh,
Because I don't know how her cardio is, but
so
yeah.
I don't know. I mean, when I saw her and when I was making her
Uh-huh.
move all over the ring, that time what I gauged
Right.
was that she started, feeling little tired. I mean,
Yes.
she started
Right.
gassing out. What
Right.
I saw
Right.
her. Because of course, if you make your if your opponent is aggressive and she's moving all the way, wherever you're going, you're moving.
Right.
Because for that
Hmm.
also you need to use your technique. You don't have to go wherever your opponent is going. You need to cover them. But she was not doing that. She was
Yes.
just going and moving. And I was easily able to move. From the ring, from the ropes and everything. So that what made her tired, and for that I think it would have been challenging for her. What I think that doing it
Right.
for more 1 minute.
Hmm.
Yeah, so
Would have been,
play
yeah.
with that style if she would have continued. So I think she would have got more tired. Yeah, exhausted.
Right.
Yes,
Yeah, that's very interesting because like you said, typically when somebody's moving away, you cover the range. You don't follow them
yes,
because it takes more energy to follow than to
exactly.
cover.
That's like,
So
yeah, that's
yeah,
a stupid way. You are making yourself more tired, doing unnecessary
right,
footwork. That's not needed.
right,
Yeah.
right.
So
Yeah, so maybe you discovered a flaw in her game plan. Others watching your fight
yeah,
may actually
maybe,
pick that up.
if of course if they would have been 3 minutes, so it the
Mhm.
game would have been slightly different. That I would have got more chances to give her good more shots on her face, on her body.
Right,
Because when you're
mhm,
tired, you don't know what to do, and
right,
your leg does not move accordingly systematically. So then you
mhm.
can take the advantage of the fighter at that moment. So
Right. And that's when those check hooks come in very handy. Those check hooks knock out people in that situation.
yes,
And
yes, the
yeah,
timing punches, exactly.
Right.
when you're because
Right.
when you're tired, your hand is all down most of the time.
Hmm.
You need to keep it
Right.
again up. You need to remind yourself. So I saw Mia, her hand is most of the time down. So if I would have
Hmm.
given a good timing punch, so it might the game would have changed. Yeah, I never know.
Yeah. I mean,
Yes.
it's okay. Yeah, it's easier said than done. It's very easy to talk about it, but actually
Yes.
implementing that, because the
That's
head,
true.
head is a very small target in a
Yes, sir.
boxing ring.
Yes, sir.
So yeah, but yeah, this is amazing, and yeah, I really want to see that fight now. I'll try to find it wherever I could, and if I get it, I'm going to send it across to you as well,
Sure, sir.
so you
Sure.
have
Please
something on
do.
your record. Right. Right. But yeah, Chandni, I think it's been an hour already.
Oh.
I love talking with you. And thank you for running us through the fight,
Thank you so much,
and
sir.
what went through
It's
your mind.
always been a pleasure talking to you. You always make me very comfortable. It's like normal talking to you and sharing my experience. I really love doing that. I'm really sorry about the network part again, but this is how it is,
No,
out here. But
I mean, don't worry about it. And I completely understand, and I'm just glad we were able to talk to you. The video is very clear, and whatever sound bites we got were very clear. So I know the people who tuned in really enjoyed this. And for certain, I'm sure if some future opponent of Miyamoto is listening to this, they're going to take a lot of takeaways from this. So
yes.
that's a good thing,
Right. Yeah.
right? But thanks a lot, Chandni. It
Okay,
was it
sir.
was great
Thank you
talking
so
to you.
much. See you soon, sir. Take care.
See you. Take care. And that was our show, folks. We had an amazing talk with Chandni Mehra. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Stay tuned. I'll announce my guest for the next show in a bit. We would not have a show the following week. I need a break for Christmas and New Year. But first week of January, we should have a new guest in. Stay tuned to my Instagram for more details. Thank you and goodbye.